You're listening to A Radio.
Thank you for joining us. You're listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. We are on Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11:45 Eastern. Follow us on Spreaker.com and click on the like button. You can find us on most social media platforms such as iTunes, Spotify and iHeartRadio. Go to our website, aradio.wordpress.com, for details, where you'll find more content and details on our podcasts and more. This is an unusual morning moment, and yes, for the Federal Communist Liberal Party of Canada, this is a comment. Yes, it's a comment. Something that is afforded to us under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And let's be very clear, if they try to shut any of us down over making comments about anything that you know about anything, then you will know where Canada actually is on the scale of freedom and free speech. So I guess this is a line in the sand, so to speak. We'll be drawing several of those in the next few weeks. Whether, as you and I believe, that we have the right to openly comment on something or not, we'll find out, won't we? Kevin J. Johnson thought he had the right. Maybe he went a little too far. I don't know all the facts. But where is he today? Well, by all accounts, not in a good place. Unless you know different. According to information that I've uncovered, he's in a maximum security prison in Ontario. For what? It's not really clear. And he's also been fined millions of dollars for commenting on something. That's all I'll say on that. But look him up, Kevin J. Johnson. His website is freedomreport.ca. There's not a lot of activity there, but that's where you can start. If you think the attacks on your free speech will stop there, don't be naive. They're coming for you and me and anyone else who dares to call their fake policies just that, fake. That's why I was delighted to discover this video that I will be putting a link up soon after this podcast. But what I want to do is give you a flavour of it. Now, who the heck am I? I'm just one concerned citizen who makes comments, Mr. Federal Government, about politics, Mr. Federal Government, and politicians, Mr. Federal Government, not just in Canada, Mr. Federal Government, but around the world. But please take my word on this. This video was not done by a professional media organisation. It was done by one concerned citizen. I ask you to watch it, and if you have the means to download it, do so. At the very least, pass the link on. Because when this goes countrywide, which I think it will, and beyond, the Government of Canada will, I have no doubt, move heaven and earth to have it removed, but we'll take other steps to make sure it's up there. Maybe you could upload it to your YouTube channel in the United States, where you're protected by the First Amendment. This video, in my mind, needs to be shared by everyone, because as someone very famous once said, and I paraphrase from Jesus himself, from John 8:31-32, English Standard Version, the truth will set you free. Here's just a short clip from this video, just a taster, so to speak, and the audio alone in no way does it justice. Please make an effort to watch this video, and it will open your eyes about Canada. For Canadians, turn off the mainstream media and open your eyes. You're being lied to. And to my American friends, Tell your members of Congress, be it in the House of Representatives or in the Senate, ask them the question, what has America just signed up for in the USMCA? What have they signed up for? Did they know that Canadians are being treated like this? I don't think that any member of Congress really knew this was going on. I knew it was going on. I've been talking about it. This is as a succinct explanation of what's happening in Canada right now, March 2020 and beyond. It's only going to get worse for Canadians. And as their free speech is taken away from them and the right to report on it, you won't hear a thing from north of your border. Just because it's silent doesn't mean something isn't going on. There is a wall being raised. And to my friend Hutch Bailey Jr., who thinks I'm exaggerating, watch the video, Hutch. Watch the video. And to James Chief, watch the video. Please pass this on to Wayne Dupree. Please pass this on to the Daily Caller, to Sean Hannity, to Rush Limbaugh, anybody you know, to Stacey, to Rocky, to Marlene, to all the people that I know, and others, and to all my friends in Canada who follow me on Twitter. Watch this video and pass it on. To my friends in Alberta, watch this video and pass it on. To my friends in BC, watch this video and pass it on. And to my friends in the UK, watch this video and pass it on. And again, those of you who can download it, because this will disappear. This will disappear. Here's that short clip. Oh, and to my Canadian MPs, watch this video and do something. If you're capable, stop this government now. You have the power in the House of Commons to stop this government cold. If you don't think that this is an act of treason, then I really don't know what else could be. And to Maxime Bernier, who talks a lot and says nothing, get out there and promote this video. Everybody, get out there and promote it in Canada. We've got to expose this Liberal government for what it is, destroying Canada and bankrupting Canadians. For what? For what?
Why is the Liberal Party of Canada and Trudeau, why are they so determined to phase out the energy sector in Canada, and more specifically in Alberta? Canada has the third highest oil reserves in the world at 169 billion barrels of proven reserves. But Canada is not one of the top producers of oil in the world. We only produce 1% of our proven reserves per year and contribute only 5% of the global production of oil per year. Saudi Arabia has the second highest oil reserves in the world at 266 billion barrels of proven reserves. They produce 2% of the proven oil reserves per year and contribute 12% of the global oil market. The U.S. has the 9th highest oil reserves in the world at only 50 billion barrels of proven reserves, yet they are producing 13% of those proven reserves per year and contribute to 18% of the world's oil production. And despite having the highest oil reserves in the world, Venezuela used to contribute more than 10% to the world market of crude oil. It used to be number 3 in the world for oil production, but because of the socialist authoritarian regime, Venezuela is now 18th in the world for oil production. Venezuela could be one of the richest countries in the world because it is so rich with resources. And it could be one of the top 10 countries in the world for oil production. But because of that authoritarian regime, it has made the entire country very poor.
I just wanted to play that. That is just a taster of the video, just a small snippet of it. And it goes into much, much more detail. And what it uncovers is horrific for Canada. And it's horrific for Canadians. And I want you all out there to tell this story, because we can't. We can't in Canada. We're being excluded from telling this story. We need your help. We need your help.
Why is the Liberal Party of Canada and Trudeau? Why are they so determined to phase out the energy sector in Canada?
You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab, Spotify, and email. We're on Spotify under the podcast section. Type in Canadian Politics with a twist and you'll find us. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass these links on to your friends. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all our morning moments at Spreaker.com/A-Radio, EHRADIO, A-Radio. And please click on the like button. Join us Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11:45 Eastern, and tell your friends and pass the word. We only tell the truth, not what the mainstream media want you to know.